2.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on your time.
You've done 40. You did negative 40 points of damage after his hit point. So you didn't do his hit point max.
But good news.
You're not dead. You're just unconscious.
Well,
And
first of all, make it
total dead. I'm just kidding.
So, go ahead and make a death save. Doesn't matter if you make it or not, because at the start of next turn, he's going to put 20 points of healing into you from his lay on hands, and then tell you, "Get up, I am not done with you."
Oh my god, he's disrespecting you.
Okay,
hard.
well,
Don't take that. Fucking whoop his ass. You gotta get at least one hit in before you die.
He said, "Wake up! The Diddy party's only starting."
Yeah.
All right, so Zoltan, it's your turn. Would you like to get? Would you like to get up from being prone?
Yeah. Well, that's like the whole action.
It's gonna take. It's gonna take half your movement speed.
Okay, I'll get up.
Good,
All right,
don't
he's
be
back
afraid.
up for now.
And then
You gotta hit. Is he
Can
still alive?
can I grapple
It's
him?
not his spell.
Can you what?
Can I grapple him?
You can try.
Is he still enlarged? Because it's not his spell, it's their spells.
You know what? I think that might be a video game thing. You're right. He might still be big, so we'll go with that.
He's still double enlarged.
Yeah,
Far as
that's about the size that he was.
They never drop concentration.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So he just hit you in the shin so hard you passed out.
so
You can
any
do it.
In the Achilles.
Hit him in the dick.
You got this,
Alright.
bro. What was
so
that?
any bonus of being bigger for a grapple, or just a regular attack?
I think it's just advantage on the attempt.
You got it. Whoop his ass. Headbutt him in the face. Twist
Okay,
his
nat
dick.
20.
Yo, twisted.
Nat 20. Okay.
And then you die by touching.
Okay, so 18
Okay, baby.
plus.
So I'm gonna
Second.
jujitsu his face with some shit.
So these are competing checks. So what is the 20 plus your bonuses?
Oh,
What's your strength?
20. Oh, right.
On your character
That's gonna
sheet, you
be-
can just pick your athletics
it's gonna
bonus
be-
to-
Do I do like my attack bonus and my strength bonus?
No, you
attack-
just do
no.
your strength bonus.
And
What's
then
the
plus-
like?
25.
What's your strength level?
It's 20, so
And
it's
then
25.
plus two. Then
Okay.
plus 2d4, right,
Are
for
you-
the large.
Are you
Oh.
No,
proficient
it's just
No, that's
advantage.
strength
that.
throws?
Oh, it's just advantage. Okay.
It's
never
just
Yeah.
advantage.
The D4 is only for weapons.
And also, are you proficient in athletics?
I believe
That
so
if
you
for
should-
being a fighter.
Well, that
Yeah,
doesn't
I would hope
automatically
so.
guarantee it. Like, don't you have like the? Do you have the soldier background?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, fuck it. You should be proficient. So you should be coming out at your level to like +8. So it should be 28.
Okay.
Now he rolled an 18, has a +13. So he got a dirty 30 something. So you try to grapple him, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Anything with your bonus action?
Kick him in the balls.
Pray.
Second,
Sindri stands off to the side.
I'm
and
gonna
just
kick him in the
salutes.
balls before I die.
okay. You could second wind and get some hit points back if you wanted.
Is it gonna
For
make
what?
it?
For what?
For what?
I'm gonna try to kick him in the balls before I die.
Yeah, well, that's not a bonus action, so access denied.
Okay, well then.
All right. So then
All right, guys. I'm just gonna salute at the side. Sindri's gonna salute him. Let's all salute. Brr, brr, brr.
all right. Well, if nothing else, moving on then. Okay, so his turn. So he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "You prance about Egavin with a red wolf, a levin, and a leading scientist from one of our enemy states. You stink of treason. I ask you again, what are you doing with him?"
Wait, who's
Don't let me
asking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard some fun stories about treason. And you, Domek.
Gunpowder. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's
We might-
Mario,
we-
shut the fuck up.
We might not be so different, you and us.
not
I'm
with
going
them.
to say
I grab Mongo's mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Mongo has grabbed Domek's attention.
Oh,
God
you
damn it.
fucking moron.
Now, I said this in the most sincere way possible.
I understand.
you sincerely have his attention.
I'm gonna say
I'm just saying.
there's more at play than you know.
Those you deal with are a little more astute to.
Everyone hush.
the
What are you saying,
complexities.
Varun? What are you saying?
I was saying there's more at play than you know. Whether you kill me or not, it won't make a difference.
He looked at you and he goes, so he hears you say, there's more at play than you know. Whether or not you kill me, it won't make a difference. He looks at you and he goes, very well. I believe you. And then he attacks again.
Hey, Mongo, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
I am an Oath of Redemption paladin. Okay.
He is
So
not
that's, so that's a 19 on the die, and this sword crits on a 19.
Well, he's dead.
Zedico lives with demons.
Well, he's not being redeemed today.
2. And we're going to say, just because this is a 5th level Divine Smite.
Oh, you're fucking dead. You're completely dead outright.
So 2.
I've known this for a while now.
Plus 4.
You chose to die.
6, so 78. So, okay, I'm going to do this in the game. I don't have the dice for this. Okay, so that's going to be 1d8 and 2d10 from the sword, plus 6d8 from the smite.
Oh my lord.
1, 2, 5, 6.
And then we're gonna double all of them.
Yeah,
He's dead.
because crit, and then double it again because vulnerable.
And you only have 20 hit points. So you're dead.
And I spit on Veyrune's corpse. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, take that. I want a shitty
So
ass sword.
56 times 4.
56 times 4 is 224.
So that's 224
He's dead.
points of damage to Valrune.
He's fucking dead.
He's
Holy
dead, and there's
fuck.
a pretty decent sized crater where his body once was.
He is evaporated into nothing.
No, he's not evaporated. His body is mostly intact. But there's a big slash going from his collarbone down to his pelvis.
Oh, and Skeeter doesn't have any fucking spell slots.
Nope.
Oh.
In fact, I stopped concentrating on enlarge reduce.
I think y'all can both do that now. It's just a big body otherwise.
Well, I mean, that's big. I keep that's a big object between us and him.
Never mind. I retract my previous statement. He is there. We run away.
He picks up Veyrune and throws him over his shoulder.
I
Yeah.
stop concentrating.
And
on
I
it
stopped
now.
concentrating now.
Can I make my Reaper haunt Vader? Haunt his spirit.
So with that,
So,
We can't revive him. He's undead.
if my friends are able to leave, how about?
there's temples in town that could take care of it.
Yeah, but none of my spells to keep him alive until then would work.
No.
Yeah, and I don't have fucking revivify.
He
Moves
fucked.
in a little closer. And he turns to Mongo. What was this? Did you say to me about treason?
Well,
Little goat man.
we've spoken to a few people from Narheim, and it seems there's some complexities in politics.
Mostly it was just lies
Going on.
from him.
Well, it wasn't just him. It was a few other people.
Names. Give
I
me
actually,
names.
I've, to be honest with you, I've smoked since then. But what I'm saying is,
That was
we don't even know who we're fighting out of Narheim to begin with. So if you're here on diplomatic things, obviously you're not one to immediately come in and just start laying waste. So are we fighting you? I don't think so. I think, like I said, we might have more in common in our goals than you might have perceived originally.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Can I help him?
You guys don't understand. I also have good daddy inspiration.
Oh yeah, we have 4 points of inspiration as well.
Well, no, I got inspiration for being a good father and still writing home. Because my dad never did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 19 plus all of my things.
Yep.
Make sure you add a 4.
Yeah, another D4.
Yep, I'm checking my paper.
I'll
To
check
make
your
sure.
paper.
Got everything right.
I have to go hug a dog.
Well, I think it's time we retire for the evening, boys and girls. Come on, Arya, let's go to the hotel.
That is a 32.
Didn't even see me.
He comes in
32,
closer.
34.
34.
Sorry.
That's
He comes
pretty.
in closer.
That's near impossible.
I
He
got a
says,
19 and my stuffs were all maxed.
I don't like anyone, but I almost like you.
I can be very likable.
Yes.
How about you and I talk? I'm very interested in what you have to say. I've seen what your weapons have to say, and I'm very impressed.
I'll say when he gets this close, you can feel his weapon in the same way that you can feel the Bogard blade. In the same way that DeLeon can feel
With a thorn.
Witherthorn. This is a sentient weapon he's wielding.
Oh, did I ever figure out what the curse
And
thing
I,
was?
and I can sense that. So
Yes.
I with my finger, I sit there and I tap the Bogart blade. I say, I see that we are even common, or have more in common than we originally thought.
He says, interesting sword. Where did you get this sword?
It was held by a guardian for a long time, and I relieved the guardian of its duty.
Bogard.
Yes, that's its name.
It was her name. The lady who used this sword.
Mm-hmm.
She was a bitch. An ignorant cow. She dared to raise her sword against the armies of the undead. And rightfully so, she died. It was my only regret that I couldn't reach her corpse behind that glimmering little wall she set up. She is the only reason that I didn't burn all of the peoples of Old Stone in the days of old.
So are you not even a little impressed? Goatman was able to get past that wall
I am
and
fierce.
claim.
Though I hate that weapon. Small grudge I feel toward it. You do me favor, funny goat man. Draw that pretty little sword for me. No tricks. No tricks.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I slowly draw it, and as I draw it, instead of drawing it like this, I'm holding it this way. So I'll sit there and I'll even take a hit while it's coming out and blow the smoke. And as the smoke clears, it's like perfectly drawn and and posed and everything. Specifically copying one of my poses to see if that's impressive from.
So you're specifically
memory.
you're going to copy one of your father's poses.
Yep, so that he sees that not only am I not just a funny goat man that's likable, but I also might be related to somebody important.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some lineage, so,
You
talking to me might not be so embarrassing for him to be caught doing in public.
So you do this, and you can see sometimes when you look at someone's face, you can kind of like see what they're thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see, oh, Zoltan, I can see you. Yeah, Your nose is red. You been drinking mead again, buddy? Anyway.
That was his eyes.
No, but so you can see it dawn on him that all of a sudden he starts connecting some dots, and his eye, I almost said eyes, his eye flashes with anger, and he whips his sword, and he actually swings it through and shatters the blade of the Bogard blade.
Oh.
Not quite the reaction. You communicated what you intended to communicate. He just didn't seem to appreciate it. All of a sudden, he just a deep-seated ancient beef arises in his vampiric blood, and I would say everyone roll for initiative because he just seems to be seems on it. Like fuck it, we're going.
Can as this is happening, I'd be motioning for them to back up in my pose, like my hand back here, like get back.
Sure. Yeah, but
fleeing is always an option in my case. Flee, you fools.
And I'll say, you might
PPK,
in this
right?
moment, in a moment of like clarity, as you exhale and back away, it dawns on you that like that Varun's presence with a bunch of seemingly more and more important foreign adversaries of Narheim might have this man paranoid as shit. Like he said at the beginning, the whole thing stank of treason to him, and it just keeps getting worse. And he's on that shit now. But
Do I still have the sending stone that Raphael gave me? I should, right?
you do.
Okay.
I'll even give you the benefit of saying that retroactively you did that around the time he approached Mongo.
Okay.
Yeah. But he is right about to.
So guys, it was a pleasure playing with you guys. Nobody has spell stop.
I'm going to.
Hold up. Everyone hold up. Just calm down. Hold up. Everyone hold up. Just 1 second. 1
I have
second.
cantrip slots.
So,
Everyone's dead. Everyone just died.
Damek raises his sword, about to swing at Mongo.
I don't flinch, and I don't make
Attempt to move.
Right.
I thorn whip the sword.
Nope.
At that point,
I changed the
Mongo-
pose
hold
to
on,
where
hold
the broken blade is just like,
Mhm.
like that. And
Now
I'm
you're the
holding it.
dagger.
So
Yeah.
Mongo, at this point, as you strike that pose, you feel something. A strange sensation in the air, a feeling on the wind. For a second, you feel like laughing and running, jumping off things. You feel boisterous for some reason. And it's a strange, familiar feeling. And then the air behind Damek starts to swirl for a second and take on a slight greenish hue. And then a swirling, translucent portal opens, and out of it, there we go,
Is that trouble?
jumps. How do I get out of this? There we go. And out of it jumps a full-sized satyr with with some sort of a hobo bindle and flashy vest and a headband and a glowing scimitar. Jumps out of the portal from behind Damek. A familiar figure that you two saw in the visions from the machine the other night, as Mongo's father, Danny Chubbs, jumps out of this portal, screaming, "Yeah!" and swings the sword. He turns around just in time to raise his shield and catch it, and you hear him scream, "Get away from Mojo!" And with that, the two begin to scrap for a little bit.
Daddy.
It's been 36 years.
That's my dad.
He gets him up against a wall.
He was going for a pack of cigarettes.
I cast Bardic Inspiration on my dad.
How do you inspire your dad, Ape?
I start playing the lute in an intense fashion. Almost in another universe, the song would almost sound like Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force.
Okay.
But on a lute.
So
Almost in sync with every one of his twitching movements and fast. Yeah.
Oh, because he's spazzing out, by the way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the song "Things Dads Do" by Thomas Rhett.
I was thinking, fucking, what is it? Cats in the Cradle or whatever the fuck it's called. I forget.
A boy named Sue.
a boy named Sue.
Cradle with the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Can I cast? If I cast Fairy Fire, would that like encompass everybody, or just the enemy targets?
It's area affecting.
Everyone.
Yeah. And okay.
I have a question.
Dexterity. What?
I have a question. So this fog, I'm assuming he's a vampire, so it's obscuring the sunlight, right?
There is
It's
no
nighttime.
sunlight.
There is no sunlight. Oh, it is nighttime.
Oh yeah, it's about 10 p.m. at this point.
Oh, sleepy.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But they start going back and forth, and then out of the same carriage that Damek came out of, a much younger individual walks out and says, "I don't think you want to fight both of us, sir. Maybe you should calm down. Maybe we all go our separate ways." And he goes, "And maybe you should go fuck yourself."
Whoa, tell your dad to chill, bro.
That's my dad!
I cast Enlarge on Mongo's dad.
Do you have this?
I do.
Yeah, I didn't use any spell
I have
slots.
two more level 2 and 2 more level 1.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I ran out of spell slots with that
So,
last
He
healing.
just, as he continues, like, his weird harmonic attack, it's just... But, so, eventually this figure, takes on a much different appearance. Their face gets gaunt, their eyes turn completely red, their skin turns gray, and a dark, necrotic aura appears around them. And all of a sudden, Mongo's dad steps back, old Danny boy, and looks like maybe this is a bad idea. And Damek gets his second wind. But then, at that very same moment, coming out from around the corner, emerges everyone's favorite wizard, because as we established, Raphael's store is right over there. So,
Well, real quick, I Thorn Whip, Faerun's body,
sure.
and I pull it to me, and I grab him, and I gesture somebody to grab the girl.
And they do.
I don't know if I can grab anybody, but I'll try. I will make an honest try.
So, Raphael comes out, and he's like, "Well, Daniel, it's wonderful to see you again. But I'm afraid I'm going to agree with our second friend here. I think it's time that everyone goes their separate ways before this gets any more out of hand." Damek looks a little indignant, also looks at the two of them and seemingly doesn't like the odds of fighting both of them at the same time, even with his friend. And unless anyone stops him, like, Raphael kind of takes lead of the situation, calms down Mr. Chubbs, and the other two get back in their carriage and fuck right the hell off.
I unconcentrate, Enlarge.
All right.
You know, if I'd have had my old spell book, I could have gave him a good what for, but without it,
And now I'm gonna hop back into just using Discord for now because we're done with combat for a minute. So I'm gonna go back to looking at everyone's faces because that's the better way to do this whole other, this other side of things, this whole role play side of the game. But yes, so now that shit is done.
I do take the pieces of the blade.
Mm-hmm.
I picked those up on my way out. On my way out of that alley.
Okay.
Let me see. Keep hold on, 5E. Can I don't know if I can use this.
Gentle repose won't work on Bear.
No. Oh, I don't know.
I'm
There's a
absolutely-
Temple of Zedico right there. They can pump dude back to life. They can smoke the life into anything.
Okay, let's get him there within a minute.
1 second, I think our food's here.
Okay. Well, we sprint.
And the girl has no time. We can get her.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we're going.
She has 10 days, so we're good.
He didn't break the part that you can smoke out of.
Now you just have a dagger that you can smoke out of.
I'm just gonna give it to Zedico to keep in his pad as a mantelpiece.
Yeah, he might give you something cool in return.
Yeah, because it's my thoughts are it technically had some form of like the spirit of the chick or whatever that died, and she was like a faithful servant of his. So why not keep that relic in his presence?
If somebody has mending, we could fix it.
Yeah,
No,
but magical
I'd
items once they're
rather-
broken.
Once they're broken, they're a lot harder to fix than just using mending.
I mean,
Well,
he
no,
is-
with
mending
magical
can repair
items,
the
they-
magic item, but it doesn't restore the magic to the item. It'll
Right,
just-
so it wouldn't be a sentient blade anymore. That's why I'd just like give it to him.
I mean, it could be like a cigar. You only smoke it on good occasions.
It's a cool hilt.
Ooh.
You know, my dad's been gone for a long time. He owes me a sword.
There you go. That's fair.
He went out for cigarettes 37 years ago.
All right. So, yeah, with that, Raphael and Mr. Chubbs are there, along with the rest of y'all. What are y'all doing? What are y'all saying?
We're taking bodies into Zedico.
That's the first thing we're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Everybody who's dead is going to Zedico.
And Raphael, Mr. Chubbs, sir, please walk with us, talk with us.
And Mr. Chubbs is like, turns to him, he's like, oh, for God's sake, kid, I'm your uncle. It's Uncle Danny. Chill. Mr.
Oh.
Chubbs.
Mr. Chubbs. Well, uncles sometimes visit their family,
Oh,
Look, it's been what, like 5 years? Something like that? It's not that long.
37 years.
You hear
Damn, time flies when you're drunk as hell.
you hear these tiny little hooves going click 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 click, and then I headbutt my dad in the
He
stomach.
turns around.
No,
and
I headbutt him in the stomach,
Gotcha.
and then hug him.
Mhm.
You know, like
Mhm.
kind of like to get both of the things out of the way at the same time.
he used to hug him all the time when he was a child.
It's like I owe you deserve this, but I also still love you.
Yeah,
I get it.
Oh. Uncle Danny and Raphael, I have news
You
of
do headbutt
my...
a fart straight out of that man. Like
That's
a
fair.
long, brisk one.
And it,
No, I know
it
something
comes
about
out in the form of hot cross buns
Mm-hmm.
on the recorder.
Baron is
Yeah.
dead though at this time, and he's an undead, which means, or is he dead undead, which means I would love to study him while we're taking him to get revived.
Sure.
I cast guidance on him to do that
Look at his dick.
more efficiently.
I just want to see like what
Look at
makes
his
him
dick,
tick. Yes, I just want to see what makes him tick that we can bring him back again.
Right.
This is vital information for me.
That's fair. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to wait, hold on. I gotta look at my dogs. Doris, look at Scotty and Fancy. They're being dumb. It's so cute. Right in
Now
front
we
of
are
me.
on a time crunch to get them to get.
Yeah, no, like we're actively there now. I guess.
No,
right?
you're already there.
It's
Okay.
right down the street. Yeah.
I'm also
Um,
gonna.
It's not
gonna-
even a block away.
It's next door. Them assholes couldn't come out and help. They were too fucking high out their goal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um,
I'm gonna.
fair. It's also 10 p.m. at night, and they get high and eat all the time, so they might have been,
Lathan. Yeah.
yeah.
But
I would like to watch them as they revive him, kind of figure out what kind of magic they're using. I mean, I know
Sure.
we're trying, but like, you know,
1 second.
sorry you guys, necromancy's like the only thing I can do.
no, that's fine. So. Well, I can't really have conversation because, you know, those characters are not sitting down. Doris, you said you were going to get McDonald's.
Well, I asked you if you wanted. You said, hold on.
Yeah, because I had to go get my fucking brother.
Come here.
Rubber?
Come here. Come here, Jack.
Do you want McDonald's?
What do I
or do you want
Come here, buddy.
I'd rather have
Come
Taco
here.
Bell.
Come here. Let's get the nuggets from Taco Bell.
Now, how much you got?
Good boy.
What you got?
Oh, you got good boy.
22 on what? Cash App? Cash App you more where you can get.
Hold on.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank
Let me double check this.
Love you. I love you too. Such a good offer.
Dude, I'm so excited for the Department of Government
Wait.
Efficiency.
I have $21.
So they
What you
have
got?
everything from the
So you said you have 21 on your Cash App card?
21.
21.
9 plus 10.
21. So guys, that could have been a TPK. So I think we did a good thing there.
I
How
felt
about we
like
not
it
do
could have been a
that?
TPK,
about we
but I
not
feel
do
as
that?
if, yeah, I feel as if it wasn't ever going to be a TPK.
No, I feel like
Figured that,
Zoltan
like
had-
the only reason he killed Zoltan's
No.
character is he was
I feel like if we would have got in and like actively tried to hurt this guy, he would have fucking
Yeah, no, he definitely would have killed us all.
he would have killed us all. Like
Shit's rough.
Jordan would not have held back with that character.
No,
It doesn't make sense to.
Listen, at this point, I feel like you're all educated enough on this shit to know when to exercise restraint. I trust y'all. John doesn't go here anymore.
We just gotta teach Zoltan now.
Sometimes I can make shit. Sometimes I can
Nah.
spell shit out, and y'all will let me
I-
tell a
Dude,
little
it's
bit of
all-
the story.
I just was not gonna apologize. That's all.
That makes I mean, hey, you do
I
what,
didn't want you to.
you do what you
Yeah.
feel like.
In
What'd you say?
character, that was good.
I didn't want you to. Everything that was supposed to happen right there did,
Perfect.
Yeah.
and nothing
You
that nothing that happened wasn't supposed to. So we're good.
You do what you're supposed to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do what
Sometimes
you
you
felt
just
like
gotta
had to
die, though. You know.
do. Yeah, trust me. I did it last session, so I understand.
Yep. Except
Now, I don't know if I'd be trying to die while I'm undead. 'Cause
No, but
that's a
see,
harder thing to
you
bring back.
die, you get back. I'm dead. So
Well, no,
Okay.
you can come back.
I don't
He
know.
said
Can you
maybe I
bring
don't want
back
to
undead?
come back.
Oh,
that is true.
interesting.
His soul.
So-
Oh, his
I'm
soul
kidding.
says, fuck this, that hurt.
So
That
here's what
hurt 3
happens.
times.
Here's what happens. You get to the Temple of Zetako. They call in another cleric from the Temple of the Morrigan, the Agavini goddess of death. And through a special joint ritual between clerics of Zetako and one of the higher clerics of the Morrigan, they make an attempt to bring back Varun. Is Varun willing to come back from the dead?
It's your choice.
Yeah.
That's how Revivify works. I had to make the choice.
If he's not, we're rolling you up a new character. And they're probably going to pillage all your gear.
oh yeah, we're gonna loot the fuck out of you.
Someone's taking that sword.
Fucking Mongo's gonna get a new sword.
Mongo
Who
needs
cares?
his sword.
Even if
Yeah.
he's gonna get it to just sell the motherfucker, he's getting it.
To trade it for one I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Does the party
And
want this
fucking-
character or not? Because if you don't want this
It's
character,
your
it's fine.
choice, bro. It's your
your-
choice.
it's your
character,
chair.
man.
Yeah.
Don't ask them. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Be a man. Make your own decisions.
Your character's soul can't talk to our character.
you'll come back
so
at
you
the
can't-
same level, so it'll
Yeah.
be
We
just
don't-
like a different character, and you can like, you know,
It's whatever you
experiment
want,
with
bro.
something else. It's up to you.
Yeah. Personally, if my character were to die, I would be like, I have character sheets ready
So,
for the
just
next
throwing
game.
something out real
Here's
quick,
the way-
so I know how to
here's the way I
hold
look
up.
at it.
Real quick, just so I know how I'm going to be pacing the rest of this. Does anyone need to stop soon, or can we go to like 7-ish?
I'm down to do that.
All right.
Anyway,
But while y'all
I
are
got one.
discussing that, I'm gonna
Let-
fucking get food order.
As someone who has died recently, let me give you my thought process when I did it. My character had unfinished business that he had to do. He had shit that he wanted to accomplish, and he had people that he wanted to protect. Look at it from that angle. Does your character have shit he feels like he hasn't accomplished yet that he needs to do? That's a good way to look at it. If he's cool with where he's at and just says fuck it, if he's totally giving up hope and just like feeling like fuck it, I'm ready to die.
I mean,
Totally. If
he
not,
does want
fuck him.
revenge, so he does want revenge. He wants to kill that guy he just fought.
Mhm.
That's not gonna change.
So then you
Okay.
come back.
Do you
All
want
right.
to come back now?
But this
Yeah,
is
that's fine.
the Temple of Zedeko, so it's largely the priestess of the Morrigan who uses her power to bring you back, because she's the one who's most capable of bringing back the undead. But it's being done in the Temple of Zedeko. So one of the things they do is they all take turns toking on this contraption, and then they take fireplace bellows, put them in, suction them in, stick it down your throat, and blow smoke into your lungs, Princess Bride style. And then you wake up high but alive.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, cool.
Alive.
But yeah, so then
Well,
that, well, that's going on, and he's taking his time and taking some time to kind of sit and get his shit back together. You are sitting there in the Temple of Zedeko with Danny Chubbs and Raphael Detente. Yeah.
Sorry,
so,
really quick. Really quick. If we're gonna go to 7, then I do need to step out to get start some laundry.
Okay.
So,
Is that
That's fine.
code? Is that code for
Is that
smoking
okay?
weed?
It's
It's
definitely
all-
not
everything
for
is.
her. It's not.
That's why.
There's a couple problems with that. Not just one.
All right. Then we'll just knock out some stuff here while you're doing that, babe.
yep,
So you guys
thank
aren't trying to make a musician?
Here's the real. Did they bring back the girl too?
Yes.
That's good. How about this? We let them rest. It's 10 something at night. Let's go sleep. We'll go back to the hotel and check on them in the morning.
I stay in the temple with the two that were resurrected and like the other, because I got some things to deal with. So I want to essentially broken Bogard blade with Zedeko so that he could keep it like, I don't know, as a mantelpiece or whatever in his place since it's broken now.
Well, it is broken, but keep this in mind. You also recently found a relatively stunningly well preserved blade of a sword recently.
So you could potentially.
I forgot
blade
about
on
that
it,
blade. Okay, never mind.
Potentially put a
I
new blade in the
still want to stay.
That's fine.
confer with your god and all that shit.
Smoke over it.
Yeah,
You know?
there's that. There's also the Black Scorpion did say something about not leaving her alone. So there might be something actually special about her specifically as a sacrifice. I don't want to let
Yeah.
her get out of my sight
Um,
without at least having a chance to talk to her when she's
He may have
ready.
very well just been implying that Koshe was, by the time you started talking, Koshe was already super close to y'all, and she smelled like blood, so she would have just got ate up.
has he remained in relatively the same location, distance and direction wise?
He's moved.
About how far? Miles
He's-
wise.
He's moved around within the same general square mile type of setup,
Okay.
which is about 3-4 miles away from you and below ground.
What distance or what direction? Below ground, directly below ground, or like north, south, east, west?
Below ground, probably closer to the center of town, so more, I guess, east, given its location.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a. Do I think I don't know if I have it. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to remember that. Because I don't know if I have a map.
Would they have been able to revive the Discord? If not, that's fine. I have plans for the
The
body.
Discord wasn't dead, just unconscious.
Oh, I thought it died. Okay. Cool. Then he's resting
up.
there too. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go back to the hotel,
Mm-hmm.
take a long rest, and then I'll be back to the temple in the morning.
Sure. So that means that Varun is going to the hotel. Sindri,
He's not going to stay in the temple. He just came back to life.
Varun, hotel or temple?
Temple.
Temple. Okay. Temple. Okay. So then Sindri and Dalion are going back to the hotel along with Arya and Jade.
Yes.
All right. Outstanding.
Boy, hey. Jack. Good. Sure.
Right. So if that's the case, then okay, Skeeter is doing something. And so is Skyla.
I'm gonna throw another
So,
thing at
tell you what, I have something that's going to happen individually for the girls and for Sindri and Skeeter, but
All right, I'm
okay. So here's what we're gonna. Yep. Here's what we're gonna do. Skeeter and Sindri, we're finally gonna make use of the DM chambers because y'all are going to the hotel, and so I have some shit that is for y'all.
There's a DM chambers?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hop in there and invite you guys, and then you guys are gonna come back in here, and I'm going to, depending on what if Skyla's done doing what she's doing, I'm either then going to do her and Doris, or I'm gonna come back and give Mongo some quality time with his daddy.
Are you
But yeah,
talking about
one second.
the DM chambers as in like another voice chat?
Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
All right.
You know how to pull us? Oh.
Please, no more fighting.
Wait, is Zoltan alive? Or did he make
Zoltan
it
is
here?
alive. He is staying in the temple tonight, along with Mongo and the girl who brought back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I figure we can go get some rest at this point, and we'll come back tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. See you.
I don't think he knows how to pull people.
Just click and drag.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to do that. I'm gonna walk him through the permissions and stuff. I'm gonna have him give me like permissions for the Discord so I can help him with this shit. Hey,
Were y'all able to get in there? Sent y'all
no,
invites.
you have to pull us.
Pull you.
Click and
Yeah,
drag.
do you know how to do that?
No.
So, alright. You're the... It's another voice channel, right?
Yeah.
Right-click our name, and it should say Move To.
Okay.
All right.